18 miles out.
18 miles out.
She knows it.
Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like running right at us.
It's such a confusing start to the episode. Like, you didn't know what happened. Oh my god.
But like, I know people don't have media literacy very well these days. Like, people are so stupid when it comes to understanding television and movies and stuff. But I think you should be able to understand that, what was happening there. That was a flash forward. Isn't it crazy that walking the characters are going to be at Comic Cons like in accessible distance to us soon?
Yeah.
Like, we should go. We should post up, flick up with Andrea and Laurie. Imagine
and Laurie.
get flicking up with them like crazy, you know? If John Bernthal was there, I'm going.
Oh,
I'd go over to England for that, yeah.
Even if it costs a lot of money, I'd be there.
And I'd just leave. Like, none of that other shit and things interest me. Like, what else?
Yeah.
What else is even at those things? Like, fucking.
Because a pic of us with John Bernthal would be my most prized possession.
That would move mountains.
I
That
would
would change
frame
the
it.
world. I think I would change the world, honestly.
Oh
I think if we got a pic if we flicked up with John Bernthal, every problem in the world, no more war, no more hunger, no more homelessness. It would save the world.
It would solve everything.
It would change it.
We were going 18 miles out.
He said the episode
Oh
name.
my god. Do you think it's interesting here that they got out of the car and there's a vast, like, you look around and there's nothing.
Yeah.
Zero. But Shane brought a shotgun in hand and has a gun at his front ready,
Ready,
whereas
yeah.
Rick kind of has it in the holster. Do you think that's interesting on purpose?
Like, Shane's always ready, Rick isn't.
No,
Oh.
as in
He could kill him.
if he had an opportunity, you know, not that he's thinking about doing it now, but it's in the
Subconsciously.
back of his
I
mind now.
heard what really happened at the school.
He doesn't.
Was it to survive?
That was just a rumor.
Oh, I didn't know what they were talking about Otis.
One of us wasn't gonna make it out.
Oh, so Shane confesses to the.
Carl safe.
So here's Rick kind of saying, "You don't think I would have done that?" As if Rick kind of agreeing that was what should have done.
Me
Yes.
too.
But people in our comments try to tell me I'm wrong about saying. Someone in our comments tried to tell me that if Shane didn't shoot Otis, that Carl still would have survived.
No, not a chance. They both would have died 100%.
It's like what I said at the start of the episode about media literacy. Like, come on, like
Because they both had a leg injury, right? Or
Yeah.
is that just Shane?
Shane, and then
Otis was a bit slow.
Otis was supporting to it. Otis wasn't going to leave him.
Okay.
It out pretty quickly. I wanted to break your jaw.
That's all.
Let you choke on your teeth.
Wow. Imagine Shane said that to Rick. No, unbelievable, really. The double standards.
That wasn't.
Shane just like, yeah, I would have liked to see you try that, little man.
That is my.
He looks like a little boy getting in
Yeah,
trouble.
it's like
Shane.
when Maggie slapped him. He was
Yeah.
all like scolded.
You don't love her.
It's like, you know that thing where you like rub your
Rub your
toe on the ground, like he's doing that.
You do.
So you're just gaslighting him, Rick.
Yeah.
Now the only way you.
I want you to know that I didn't look at her before that. Brother, if I could take it all
I
back.
don't know if I believe
would.
that, but pretty sure he did look at her a couple of times. Oh my god,
Whoa,
POV!
hell yeah.
Rick and Shane POVs are back.
Rick is disgusted at you, like POV Rick's disgusted at you.
Who's Shane? That was cool. Eee. Didn't look very nice.
Tomatoes?
Oh, that shit with Bet happens in this episode too. I forgot about that.
You're either gonna blame the little woman as the reason they do them or the reason they don't.
Oh, that's the kind of shit that like Laurie fans say. Even though she's just the worst,
Yeah.
you know? I really don't understand the people that like... I think people only hyper defend Laurie because she's a woman.
I'm the man up and pull himself together.
Because she's so
Just don't.
like undefendable at times. As
Oh,
we've
yeah.
pointed out many times, like...
She contradicts herself all the time.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, she cheated on her husband. Yes, I know he might have been dead, but even if you thought he was dead, you moved on pretty quick.
But if Shane's a dickhead for that, she's just as bad then.
Yeah.
Oh, but Shane told her that he was dead. I mean, just think about it for a second, and you definitely agree.
Yeah.
In that situation, it's easy to say watching a television program,
Keep things quiet.
but like,
Ammunition.
she just comes out with all this shit. She's so.
We need dry goods.
She's very
Ahead of the
annoying.
winter.
And for people to use the argument that people only hate Laurie and Andrew because they're women is total bullshit. Because there's, how come they don't, the same people that don't hate Maggie and they don't hate Cara
And Michonne.
and Michonne and all, because they're actually good characters who are good people as characters.
And they do things for the group.
Yeah.
24 hours.
This is quite interesting.
Sitting in his
The
car
lone
with a
walker,
birthday cake
the
for his
Shane.
girlfriend at George's.
Especially because people thought this would mean something more, and it never really did. But it's more of a symbol rather than.
We get lucky.
Is it him feeling alone?
Last year.
Or
I think
what is
it's him kind of seeing
It's a different world.
kind of a similarity between himself and this lone walker right here.
Maybe we find some snowmobiles to make.
What did everyone? Snowmobiles. They actually do later on. You know that.
They live in the south of America, south of North America, I don't know.
But they like way later on. They have like one episode that's snow. I don't know why they're in the
One
snow,
fucking episode.
But there, it could be more. But in my head, it's one.
Oh look, she turned over. I see her blink. Oh!
Lift her head. Put an Emily Kimmy song in my playlist on Spotify the other day. Used to love it when I back in the day.
Is it the one she sings at the campfire?
No, she just sing in the show though.
Sing us a song, babe.
How could you do that?
Yeah, you tell her. Rick really is a dumbass for
Oh
giving this
my
random guy. Like, honestly, like, Shane is right again.
Yeah, Shane wouldn't do it here. And 100% season whatever Rick season 6 would never ever have even considered
Exactly.
keeping this guy around. He probably would have
Exactly.
not even saved him.
But Shane's the bad guy, don't forget that.
Yeah.
Hold on. Why is Rick driving Shane's car?
Adam, I was just thinking that. I was like, there's no way Shane would be the passenger
Yeah.
in this car.
That's how I'd be stepping out of the car when I go out to get coffee and stuff. Just in case, just to have a look, just to
Yeah.
scan the area, just to make sure no walkers are sneaking up in the
Yeah,
area like
that's
that.
true. Can never be too sure, like.
I always keep my hand on the gun like that, ready too. Hand on the tool ready.
This'll do.
And that's what I say when, like, you know,
Here.
Did he have to cut himself?
I don't think he really needed to do that.
The walker would have came anyway.
This kind of suggests more so that the walkers are blood hungry.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's weird.
That he did not need to do that.
It's quick, easy, but
Now he has a cut. Could get an infection.
Nice going, Rick.
one more. Your turn.
I was gonna say Shane would never do that, but I think Shane does do that later on in the episode.
In the
bus.
In the booth. Also, why is he teaching Shane as if Shane, like, that's kind of weird too, no?
Also, why did Shane have to cut himself there when Rick was already cut? He could have just done it again.
Well, I don't think he cut himself there, did he?
He took the knife out to do it, no?
Did he have to kill the walker?
I don't know.
I just think it's silly to cut yourself anyway, like.
But
in that
then,
situation.
how could Shane cut his hand later on in the episode if he just used that knife to kill a walker? See?
They switch up on that a lot. Because at one point they say that doesn't affect the person if they kill the walker and cut themselves. But then later on, Negan uses it to kill someone. So, like, it's kind of like, get your facts straight.
I was like, holy moly. Everyone would call me like, oh, you're the weirdo, bro. I'm like, bro, go on Reddit and tell me that me just Googling someone is the same as what these people are doing. I simply Googled an actor. You don't Google an actor when you watch
Yeah,
something?
it's crazy.
What, if I would have Googled Keanu Reeves, was I weird?
Yeah.
Because he was in the game? Come on, bro.
Keanu Reeves is in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, he's one of the main guys in it. Johnny Silver. But maybe that's what they're actually going for, is that Shane thinks it's scratches do, but we know that we're all infected.
Yeah.
So you probably die getting a scratch on you. It's easy to kind of look at that and go, oh, scratches do it. When, you know, you actually have to die. Because that's exactly it. Because the scratch isn't going to infect you because you're already infected.
Thing, huh? You're gonna.
Oh, yeah.
You see?
But then why does the bite? Like, does that make sense? Like, if...
Yeah.
Like, why does the bite kill you if you're already infected?
I know how hard it is. For days to read.
Yeah, like, why did Jim? Maybe it was I don't know. Loopholes.
Yeah. It does not look it at all.
I'd say she's about 25. I think she was 27 when we looked it up, but that was prison
Oh,
time. So
okay.
she's probably about 24, 25.
But still, looks 15. Like. I suppose that's pretty easy to do with, like, hair and makeup.
Well, I did auditions, like, for teen characters when I was, like, 23, 24. So,
You should have, like, hit it, like...
she did kind of like a Paul Atreides thing there. Dune.
Dude.
Made thy knife chip and shatter type shit. Look at the run on this.
Big boots.
running to get your dad when Paul Plummer
Oh
calls
my
on the
god,
phone.
yeah, that's me.
Could you find her for me? I gotta get back to the house.
Gym work.
Yeah, it's like, oh my
shit.
god. It's always your dad's phone, never your mom. What the fuck?
Come on, don't be stupid. I owe you
This is us
guys.
pulling up to like
I can help
Tesco to get some sweet treats and shit.
Yeah.
This is how we be
Why
walking.
would you? Don't be stupid. I'm not like
Me when I litter.
Yeah.
This right here, this is us pulling up
Yeah.
to the function.
I used to watch football and screw around on the internet. I live with my mom. I lost her like you lost people. I went to school with Maggie, for God's sake.
Pause. Us turning around when we hear some fucked up shit.
You went to school with Maggie? You go to school with Maggie. Answer the question.
Why didn't you
You went to school with Maggie. You went to school with Maggie.
There's no need to repeat what you said.
Just want to point out, I knew who her dad was. You hear this?
Yeah.
Shane was right again.
Kill him. Right.
Finish him right now.
Family.
Head rub.
Or you.
Well, you might not necessarily know that. Like, I know a lot of people I don't really live, but it's a high risk.
He said he knew her dad.
Yeah, I know people's dad. I don't really
And you
live.
probably know the general area.
And it's just a risk in general.
It's also a big...
Come on, Rick.
Not now. Just not now.
Just go back and... oh, yeah, he's left him when he's grand.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
one will ever know Rick. He's just a little
Jesus
baby in
Christ.
it. Like, where
Rick is a dumbass.
do you get those jeans from? You ever wonder that?
Sleeps.
You'll be locked up in the barn unless you bust it open.
That's the first great Rick line right
That's
there,
great.
I think. Right there. First good Rick joke.
Stop acting like you know the way ahead, like you know the rules. There are no rules, man. We're lost.
You don't know shit anymore. You can do it. It's my call, man.
I don't think you can keep
Keep
them
them
safe.
safe.
See, this is where... oh my gosh.
See Rick's getting his ass beat.
This is where their, like, little, like, probably rivalry really starts, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you and the boys just gotta have a little wrestle, you know? Like,
Randall's just like...
they should have let him get the knife like this, right? They should have pretended to fight. Get the knife and then see what you would have done with it. And, oh, I'm gonna come for us, are you? Boom.
yeah. Maybe that's what they're doing.
Yeah. It's like I said, sometimes you and the guys just need to have a little wrestle, you know?
Little wrestler, yeah.
Isn't it crazy how that scene was like a TikTok trend? Stop acting like you know the way, like you know the rules.
Oh, my favourite one was when me and bro were playing Minecraft and we get lost. And
Yeah.
can't find our way back to our house.
Or like another one, the big ones, like, was like, "What's the matter, Rick? I thought you weren't the good guy anymore. Ain't that what you said?" I come across more people on TikTok today who like reference it. They act out the scenes themselves jokingly, all the meme bits, and it pisses me off when they get words wrong.
Oh my god.
And when they don't get the mannerisms correct
They
or the
don't-
actions,
I watched the group of like 3 guys, I think it was, doing it, and they did every single one of them wrong.
Pisses
and I
me
was
off.
like, please, if you're going to do it, commit properly.
pisses me off so much. We need to do it sometime, but do it like mannerisms correct.
Yeah.
You know? I seen a guy doing one today and he did the Shane, the pickup truck. And he went, "Let me tell you something. Let me tell you," he said it
I think
twice.
I saw
and I was
that
like,
exact one, and I was like...
and also he
"Ugh."
didn't get out of the pickup truck to do that line. Oh, it just pissed me off. Get out of the vehicle.
Really the rise of badass Rick. And Shane kind of going a bit loopy in the head, I think. Bro threw a wrench at him, like...
And missed.
yeah.
Probably did it on purpose. He just wanted to spook him a little bit.
Yeah,
'cause,
it's
you
a
know,
little spooky spook. So he's like...
he looks like Walker Shane there.
He actually... oh my god.
Wouldn't you think that the Walkers would have heard what was just going on?
Yeah, why don't he come out nude?
That one did like a forward roll.
What's he gonna do? Kill me for committing suicide?
Oh, zinger! That's a good one.
Out you. We all lost Mom.
Maybe she's down the back of the couch.
I couldn't stand it.
I'm gonna see Rick, just let him get bit.
That's where you belong. We're in the garbage. Look at him delight you. I said it in the last episode. I swear I know a guy who looks like this guy.
You see, like even here, come on and see what you got, and the way he's doing that, he's obviously not a good guy.
Yeah. It's all yelling.
You're at your friend's house and her mom starts yelling.
Yeah, yeah. Your friend comes back in the room like wiping tears. He's like, one time I was at my friend's house and his mother hit his brother across the head with a spoon. She hit him with a spoon when we were having dinner. Like, whacked him with it. And then she felt really bad. And she, like, gave him a present in front of all of us. And we were just like, she gave him a pair of brand new football boots in front of us all.
I have 2 guesses on which house I think that could be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My other guess was be.
She gave him the new football boots. It was like, first she just had them in the press.
Yeah.
But then, I remember like,
If she's serious, she'll
I'm just sat here, like, it's like, where the fuck are my new football boots?
Yeah.
Like,
know that you became such a productive member of the group. Let Maggie handle this her way.
she's not a productive member of the group.
I think that's
The men can handle
she's being
it on their
sarcastic.
own. They don't need your help.
Oh. So Laurie is with us and Andrea's not shit?
Yeah.
Is that what we're saying?
To be honest, I wouldn't let Andrew do either.
Plenty
You're in my face over skipping laundry?
Oh, so she is calling her a useless cunt. She wants to be out
on that RV,
fucking
working on your
guns.
tan with a shotgun in your lap.
She doesn't actually do much.
Yeah.
I am on watch against walkers. That is what matters.
How many have you seen?
Yeah, you saw one. It was actually Daryl.
It was actually Daryl. He shot him in the fucking shoulder or
Create a
whatever.
life worth
Ear.
living.
Are you
Took down 2 walkers.
after
Don't act
crashing
like you
Maggie's
don't
car
wanna
ever
take care of
apologize for
yourself.
that?
That was Maggie's. Joe, I think I referenced this in an episode before, but you know that meme of the 2 clowns like
Yeah.
squaring up and punching each other? This is this.
No, or it feels like, you know, like 2 people you don't really like in the friend group start fighting.
Yeah.
So you're just like, oh.
Somebody take it too far so we don't have to talk to him anymore.
Yeah.
They're like the queen bee, laying down rules for everybody but
Tell her.
herself. She'll get a husband, a son, baby, boyfriend.
Oh!
That was good. From Andrea.
She just has to look on the bright side.
For Andrea, that was pretty good.
That was good, yeah. We gotta give her her dues. You
Yeah.
know, that's the thing about us. You know, when the arseholes do something good, we give them their dues.
We'll recognize that.
And when our favourites do something stupid, we call it out.
Yes. We're not biased.
Yeah, exactly. We're just real ones.
Yeah.
Mom would be ashamed to learn she raised such a coward.
Where's she?
What about Dad?
You're the man.
He's
Yeah.
clueless. He had us waiting for a cure.
He knows he was wrong.
When has Dad ever admitted he was wrong?
I see. Herschel's a dickhead. Herschel's a right dickhead.
We went out for 3 months and now I'm married to him.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, you shack up week 1,
Yeah,
Maggie.
Maggie.
What are we waiting for?
Rick and Shane are going to be back there in a few minutes, hopefully.
We should both do it.
What?
At the same time.
Beth's trying to get everyone to join in and shit.
Forced to do it when the farm in this house is overrun. No one can.
Betsy's the future.
protect us.
That's not true.
And she dies in an unpleasant way too. Well, it's not unpleasant. It could have been ripped apart, but she just got shot in the head. But
But she got killed by another human.
We'll save his family.
human.
Human.
Others.
Never have I ever gone to prison.
With only Dad and Jimmy against
It was several when we lived there.
things.
What'd you think of
I don't
me?
want to be
You're
good.
getting from Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. What is it? It's like, never have I ever, like, sang in front of a bunch of people like everything was one big game.
Tonight,
Call myself for attention.
Attention.
with you beside me.
The bro was rattled because
Yeah.
she thought he went to prison.
Or like the first thing he says after it was, take a piss.
That's a piss.
Gets up. You ain't never gonna see him again. I've got anything for Santa Claus.
He's so strong. Look at him holding that door. I don't understand why he would have to do this. They're already against the door.
That's how motherfuckers. You ever seen a motherfucker finishing a yogurt? It's done,
Oh.
but they're scraping the insides like they're like gonna rely on it. Like fucking. That's what that shit is. Here's Andrew. Look at that weird ass teddy there. See that? See that shit?
I can't leave her by herself. You're gonna have to.
I can't leave her by herself. Who leaves her by herself?
Andrea.
Dickhead number 1 does.
Me personally, if I was Maggie, I would personally kill Andrea after this.
Yeah. I wouldn't fucking leave Andrea with a goldfish, let alone at best. Probably try shoot it or something like.
She'd be the last person I'd want to see too if I was Beth.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
It'd probably make her want to do it even more being stuck with Andrea.
well, it does because she goes and does it.
Yeah. Or like it's like, oh, I better not do it because I don't want the last person I see to be her.
Yeah. Why is there 2 doors going into that room too? I would hate that if it was my bedroom.
Yeah, she does have 2 doors into her room.
That'd be so annoying.
Wait, is that not the room where they like fixed Carl up?
Yeah.
That's not Beth's room then, surely. It's probably just like the hospital room that they're using.
But why didn't it not put her in her room?
Yeah. Probably because there's like.
Things in there.
She just left!
Yeah.
Mere! I would say like less than a minute after Maggie said not to leave her alone. Oh my god.
Terrible human.
Shut up.
See, look, Randall's even plotting bad things in Rick's head already.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Shane, man.
Richard.
Shane, I would never leave you like that.
Yeah, never.
I mean, I know he doesn't actually leave him, but whatever.
I would never lead him to think that I was gonna.
No, I would have been like, we'll come
Yeah.
back. I would have let him know my plan.
I would have been like, just wait there a second, mate.
I'll go get the car. I bet that. Wait, there's 3 doors in her bedroom. That'd be so annoying.
I left her with Andrea.
Great.
Laura's just like, you did what?
Yeah.
It's like a Sarah Bannerton's like, you let Dougal do a funeral? That's what that's like. I spilled the jam. God, this is like on Skins. They copied Skins. Oh my god, that happened to Effie on Skins.
She did.
She was left alone when Freddie told people not to. He went to the toilet, came back. It's like, where is she? Oh, she went to the bathroom. Like, you ever go to the bathroom? The burst in the bathroom door. She's on the floor, blood everywhere.
The bathroom.
The
that I go
bathroom,
to.
yeah. In a psych ward, by the way. Or something like that. Fucking stupid show. I'm never watching that again. I think Rick was going to let Shane stay there.
Oh, and saw the 2 policemen.
Yeah.
They're partners.
The 2 partners. And he's like, that's interesting, huh? Look at this.
And he was like, that's my buddy. Yeah, you can't leave him, Rick.
So Rick...
Was gonna leave him.
Yeah, I think you could definitely argue that he was definitely going to leave him there.
Come on, Shane.
Oh, that's a bit close, mate.
I'm telling you right now, if this was me, that back door would not open. I'm telling you that for a fact. It would be like jammed or something.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh my god. But I will agree with the whole policeman on the floor. That was not his plan when he left.
Yeah. He's not cool enough to do epic shit like that.
No. Oh, her reaction here too makes me want to punch her in the face.
Oh, yeah. That's, you see...
Slap her.
Is she all right? She would be if you had stayed with her.
Yeah.
How bad is she? She made her decision.
I would punch her so hard in the face if she smiled at me after I told her that.
Right now. She'll live. Stay away from her.
Yeah.
From both of us. Don't you dare step foot inside this house again.
No dinner for Andrea.
Or as I told you, bitch.
Yeah.
Out of here. Go on. On your bike.
Fucking delighted with herself. What a fucking dickhead.
Sometimes you have to cross the line.
Dickhead number 2. Fucking hell.
I mean...
Oh, we missed actually a point. The other way, on your TikTok account for our channel, they have the clip of them turning behind. That's your profile picture.
Oh yeah, that's my profile
Whereas
picture.
my profile picture was in the last episode.
I want that as my profile picture.
Yeah. You can screenshot it. Oh no, it won't work though.
Think about it tonight. It can't be that easy killing someone.
You just yesterday killed... No, probably not yesterday.
You know
Killed
that.
3
But
people.
killed 2 people. 3? 2. What's it? Whatever.
Oh, Herschel shot the other guy.
And like, this Randall guy
It's my wife.
is just as bad as the people he killed. It was the same group.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is this guy's problem?
Sure, why, if you're going to bring Randall back to the farm, why don't you just bring the other 2 back
Yeah,
too?
exactly.
Like, what?
Exactly.
Like, it doesn't make sense.
This whole speech he did at the end of the episode.
You gotta follow
Do what I
me.
have to do
You
to
gotta
protect
trust
man.
me.
And then Laurie, oh, Shane thinks I'm his.
Get out of here, man.
What a bunch of bozos.
Do what I can to protect my family and then brings this guy back.
Yeah. And lets that Dale cunt talk in his ear and, this is not who we are. I'm noticing.
Sometimes I just put on the Walking Dead playlist and drive around the
Yeah.
local country areas.
That's how I be when I have to sit in the passenger seat.
Look, that's blazing in the intro later on, isn't it? Or is it right now? It definitely does later on. That's definitely a walker. Yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise they could be waving.
You'd be like, oh.
So guys, Dale dies this episode then?
Well, you got to scooch over, bro.
I'm not ready. Just clicked record. Oh, you're kind of out of frame now.
That's what I meant. You just scooch over that way because I can't get my chair in.
Bossy boots. No, I'm kind of look at my shoulder. People won't be able to see me when I do all funny stuff with my right hand.
I think Daryl's going to take over being our favorite character for a while once Shane disappears.
My favorite character is Wayne Dunlop. So
Okay.
good luck topping that.
Real young, real cute.
Get him, Daryl. Get him. Daryl, don't fuck with
Daddy
it.
had to watch while these guys, and they didn't even kill him afterwards. They just made him watch.
Right, there you go, Rick and Dale. That's that. Done. Kill him. And then doesn't he admit to Shane when he has him out in the forest, like, oh yeah, we do this.
Yeah, it gets worse.
So then, you know, Shane again is right.
Also, why would you go around admitting that to people who
Yeah.
are trying to like prove you're nice?
Yeah.
No soon enough.
Does anyone kind of go, why the fuck were y'all beat the fuck up and shit?
Yeah.
He's a threat. We have to eliminate the threat.
Is he being so for real right now?
Gonna kill him?
Yes, Dale.
Settled.
You don't want to do this. I know you don't.
Dale.
Thought about it all night. Knowing what we know now, I don't see a way out.
Yeah.
Can't you? There's
Rick,
got to be a.
Or Dale, just go see that seat up there on top of your RV. Go back up there and sit on it and keep your mouth shut, mate.
Go sit in your smelly pants, mate.
Association
Fucking.
is sentenced to death. He's just a kid. You think about your son.
Yeah, I don't want him to be killed by these 30 men
Yeah.
with heavy artillery, Dale.
You think about your son. You think about Andrea, who you so love to protect and look out for, dick face.
Daryl just said she would wish she was dead
Think
afterwards.
about Carl.
Yeah.
Put two and two together.
What
Dale.
does he think that means?
Dumbass. He probably thinks that Andrew would miss him so much that she'd want to be dead. Thunder. Nice tree there, look. It's like that tree we spotted that just appeared near our house.
Yeah. That's like Minecraft. It just spawned. I swear I've
Yeah.
never seen that
Do
tree
me
there
a
before.
favor. Rick's given me time to talk to the others, try and talk some sense into them. But if Shane finds out,
You think I'd just shoot the guy himself?
He fucking
Yes.
should.
you know killing the boy had to be his idea. Are you with him on this?
He put a gun to Shane's chest, but he just couldn't pull that trigger.
Tell me this isn't all the ammo.
Tell me it's not. Maybe if you didn't shoot
Was.
Daryl,
Yeah, we
you
have
know,
a bit more ammo,
yeah.
Andrea.
Ideas.
wasteful it. Wait.
Waste of
Okay,
an
I'm getting my words twisted because I'm mad.
Really want to debate about saving a guy who will lead his buddies right to our door?
That's
Yes,
what a
Andrea.
civilized society does.
Who
This
says
isn't a
we're
civilized-
anymore.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Andrea.
That's a choice.
Hate this guy. I'm.
I really was. Dale, shut up. Just shut
Just
up.
shut up. Why are you trying to escape? Places to be?
Howdy.
I don't know.
Yeah, is that a bit of corn?
Would he put you on death
I think
watch?
he does say it here.
Let me ask you something. Say
Yes!
I wanna go in there right now, and I just want to take care of this. You gonna stop me?
For some
Yes,
reason,
so-
I think it's funny when he's not on screen when he says it.
Do you know the way like you obviously have the big? Let me tell you something. You have the big moments. I love when he just comes out with a little one.
Yes.
You know that you're not expecting like that.
Yes. So.
Happening, don't you?
Yeah, so
I'm telling you,
telling you.
they're gonna pussy out, and if they,
He's so right though.
Yeah.
let me ask you something. Every time
Yes. So two. Oh my god.
Bro really wants to ask.
He
you
really
something.
wants that. Oh my days.
I say to guys that
Good shot, Shane looking over the barn that he was right about the first time.
Wait, take Rick's gun.
it
Or
won't,
Herschel.
okay, I won't let it. Listen, I don't.
Does he want to change the leader group or that it's Herschel's farm?
I think he wants to try to take over Herschel's farm.
Okay.
Okay, maybe that's another
He's all right by me.
part where they're like, oh, let's make Shane
Got a big mouth,
evil
but he's
Yeah.
harmless.
again to kind
Although
of.
we know hearing that he is starting to spiral
Yeah.
quite rapidly, so Carl thinking he's him once
Yeah.
again. Like,
What them boots he's wearing?
That's a sweet hat.
no, it's not.
No, it's not.
Randall.
That's a fuck ass hat.
Imagine Carl just killed him. That would
Yeah.
kind of be cool.
I swear.
That would be good character development.
Yeah. Doesn't Shane give out from here though?
What'd you say to him? What'd you say to him?
Like grabs him, pulls him
Yeah.
out.
Dad, I'm pleased.
So we're seeing just how bad Randall is, right? But
What'd you say?
But what did you say?
but Shane or not Shane, Rick ends up kind of wanting to spare him.
Yeah.
You like talking?
Once again, Shane is there to protect Carl. Where's
Yeah,
Rick?
where's
Where
Rick?
is Rick right now?
Where's Laurie?
Fucking hell, like.
Let's go.
He's like,
Carl, that ain't cool, man. You could have gotten hurt in there.
that's not cool.
Handle it myself.
Cool man.
You do not go near him again. Do you hear me? Do me a favor, man. Go find your mom. Go on.
Oh, you could be looking for a while, 'cause she's fucking always up.
Quit trying to get yourself killed, man.
Yeah.
Me. I wish she asked Coral, what did he say to you there? Tell me what he said.
Yeah. Let me ask you something, Carol.
Yeah.
What did he say?
What did he tell you something? What did he tell you something?
Did he tell you something?
Yeah.
That's my job.
Like I
Yeah.
said,
Group's broken.
Group broke. Maybe like an old house or something. Or
Is he wearing Tim's?
Baby, where's your daddy?
it's like Spider-Man wearing the Timbs, but
Yeah.
it's Coral Grimes wearing the Timbs.
She hit his hat. That was
Yeah.
good.
She thinks it's a stupid fucking hat as well. We making a swing? Fire swing.
Oh, he's gonna hang him.
So they're gonna kill him, but they're gonna kill him in like the worst way.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
But I don't think they end up doing that.
look, I know how you feel about the death penalty.
And I know the world has changed after everything.
Laurie
that's
doesn't like
happened.
the death
Laurie's
penalty.
like, yeah, that's interesting.
So you support this decision?
So does Rick support it then?
If you think it's best.
Is Rick Grimes right wing? Man, fuck all y'all right wingers. If you're watching this, you're right wing. Get the fuck out of here, dick faces. And that's me being serious, by the way.
It's like half our viewers.
Yeah.
We're just like,
But I want that specified on this channel.
is this where that edit of where it says Carl
Yeah,
goes,
we'll see
greet.
It's where Carl gets an attitude.
Yeah.
Heaven is just another lie. And if you believe it, you're an idiot.
Based Coral.
Greet. Did you walk away so far, so quickly?
To control that boy.
Yeah.
Carl, what happened?
Coral.
We'll deal with it if you can calm down so that I can.
Don't tell me to calm down.
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't need you to patronize me.
Yeah.
Did you talk back to Carol?
No.
Dad Rick.
I said it's stupid to believe in heaven. Because it is.
Rick's kind of like, okay,
fair.
yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
That's
You
it.
think about a good rule of thumb for life.
Mom always wants you to talk more.
Don't change the subject. You owe Carol an apology. You made a mistake. Fix it.
Is that why you're gonna kill that guy?
Coral just put Rick in the ground.
He put
Fixing
him
your
in his...
mistake? And hang him in the barn?
You just think about how you're gonna make things right with Carol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't talk.
Kid.
Think.
Yeah.
Got it.
Rick is fathering right now.
Yeah. It's giving father.
Yeah. It's Herschel.
First time we've seen this guy in a while.
There's some cows.
Patty as well. And what's his name? Jim?
I think it's Jimmy, but
Jimmy. Jim the friends though, we call him Jim.
Yeah,
over there,
Jim.
so.
we call him Big Hirsch. Like
Big
to his
Hirsch.
face. He loves it as well. Herschel redemption arc starts. No.
Yeah.
He realizes Rick is right and he follows Rick.
Yep.
Dale, get the fuck out of here. I'm just stealing off Daryl. It's a brave thing to do.
This guy's just Laurie goes on about like, oh, make sure you stay in my sight and I'll keep an eye on him. He's going around the whole farm by himself.
He's all the way up here now.
Yeah.
Bruh.
See little
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
Just
Carl,
rooting through other people's
hate
things.
to break it to you, Carl. You will never be as cool as Daryl.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. Imagine Daryl showed up. I'd shit my pants. I would not be going through Daryl stuff.
Carl just hit a lick. The other way, like, yeah,
belly
my
just
belly
grumbled.
run. I'm hungry deluxe. The other way, like Rick Grimes or Andrew Lincoln always says, like when people see him, he's always like, oh, everyone always says Coral and all this.
Yeah.
I'd go up to him. I don't want him to know that I'm better than everybody else. I'm different. And I'd go like, hey, Andrew. Please. Go like that. And he'd just be like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What would you say to John? If you saw him?
Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm. That's the name of our thing too, so we have to.
Yeah. Even though Rick doesn't say, let me tell you something, I would kind of be like, he'd know a lot.
He'd know what we're talking about. I wonder does John Burntoss, do you know when he comes back in like Rick's daydream? I wonder does he say it in that scene?
Ah, I'd be so excited if he did.
What's up, Dale?
Look at that stance.
I want to change your
2 hands on the buckle.
Shane's aura
Serious?
is unmatched.
You and I'll never see eye to eye on much.
Dale and Rick,
Statement of the year.
minus 10 million aura points.
For this episode alone.
Yeah.
And I'm not going anywhere.
We'll see about that, mate.
So let's talk about this like men.
Okay, go and get another man there then.
Yeah.
That's what
But it changes us.
Bro is just chatting complete shit at this stage.
I tell you what.
Tell you what, I was waiting for it. I didn't even know he was going to say that there, but I just had a feeling because it's something he'd do.
Why has no one said to him? Did you not hear what he said about the people he lives with?
Yeah. It's amazing how my phone never goes off when we're recording. Incredible. Comments be like, that's because nobody texts you.
Doodlebug.
Did he call her Doodlebug?
I think so.
Crazy.
Oh my god, Glenn.
Where's your family from?
Korea.
America, racist. Imagine he said that.
Michigan?
Oh, he did!
Our family came from Ireland.
Oh my god!
Yo!
Herschel is Irish.
Herschel's one of us.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
My grandfather.
That's awesome.
Oh, I'm so happy about that.
Hell yeah.
Of course he is. Herschel Green.
Passed it on to me. I pawned it to pay for a night of drinking. I no longer remember.
So Irish.
You bought it back.
My late wife did, Josephine.
What about your early one?
She gave it father someday, you'll understand. No man is good enough for your little girl.
Does he have a little girl?
Until one is.
Call it Herschel. Well,
That's,
Maggie does.
oh, that's Carl. That's Coral levels of cringe
Yeah.
because he wants to name it after every fucking dead cunt in the group.
Because Glenn is dead before it comes out. Which
Before
is
I change my mind about you.
a bit early on to be giving family heirlooms away, Herschel.
Yeah. How come he didn't give Jim or whatever his name was?
Yeah. Maybe he has.
Why did they? Is his name Jimmy? Why? Do you know the way we say like Carol sounds like Coral too much? Daryl sounds like Dale a bit too much.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Is there another one? Well, there's another one. Jim got left on the roadside, and then we have Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Are they fucking that uncreative in this writing room that they can't come up with another fucking name?
Could have been anything. Could have been fucking.
Literally could have been
I was
anything.
going to say Jim, but that is.
Could have been. God, this is hard actually.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pat.
Sean.
Sean would have been good.
No, I'm making a joke. Sounds like Shane.
Oh, yeah.
Rick. They could have called him
Could have called him Richard.
Reich, maybe. I'm going to start drinking like this every time I have a bottle in a video. Just to annoy people like Only Pixel does until someone points it out. Just.
Look at the barn, looks like a face.
Yeah. So it's just a face you make on like Minecraft because it's so boxy.
Kind of looks like the walker Andrea kills in the RV.
I was going to say it looked like the walker that they cut open with Sophia.
That's true.
You gonna pull that shit out, you better use it, cuh. You can't shoot from distance.
Oh my god, so embarrassing. So embarrassing.
And isn't that the walker that kills Dale?
Yes. Nice going, Carl.
Nice
Nice
going.
going, Carl.
Nice one. No, actually, nice one.
Yeah. She didn't like.
Good
pick out,
job,
like-
Coral. There's T-Dog.
I want to listen.
She didn't bother to ask, where have you been
Yeah.
for the last half an
Why
hour?
are you covered in shit? Oh, here we go now. Look at.
Here we go.
Thinks he's him with that lean.
I can tell you it's a small group.
Oh, so we don't have to vote then. Let's go on then.
Me and Glenn.
Glenn? Oh, Glenn does not agree.
I think you're pretty much right about everything all the time, but this...
We could ration better.
Well, he could be an asset.
Is that right?
Give him a chance to prove himself.
Put him to work?
We're not letting him walk around.
We already have.
An escort on him.
We already have too many people in this group to fuck off.
I will. I don't think
What did
any of
Shane
us should be
say?
walking around with this guy.
He's right. I wouldn't
This
feel
guy.
safe.
Rick said that's so zesty there.
Yeah.
I will. I don't think any of us should be walking around with this guy.
He's right.
Hand on the
I
hip.
wouldn't
Look
feel
at him.
safe.
So fucking.
So
What is
zesty.
that all about?
Rule of law is dead. There is no civilization.
Yeah, there isn't.
Yeah, where have you been living for the last 2 or 3 months, you fucking dickhead?
I'm back this time.
Shut up,
That's just
Lori.
because they bet the shit out of each other.
Walkers, you could break down. You could get
You
lost.
could crash. Oh, sorry. Only a dumbass would do that.
Yeah.
Could hang him.
Jesus, James.
Jesus.
Hold on. You're talking about this like it's already decided.
It is, Dale. No one agrees with
We
you.
came to a vote and you're the only one who disagrees.
Yes, thank you, Daryl.
Thank you.
It's worth more than a 5-minute conversation.
We've been talking about it all day, actually. Daryl, can you please tell him again what they do to people?
Yeah.
I can't believe he's
I
convincing.
know what needs to be done.
Yeah.
Dale is right. We can't leave any stone unturned here. We have a responsibility. All right, that's enough.
You lost the vote, okay? You
Everybody
lost.
wants the floor before we make a final
Everyone wants the
decision.
floor.
Has the chance.
I do.
You once said that
We don't kill
Here we
the
go.
living
Yapping.
before the living try to kill us.
Yeah.
He's so mewing and stuff in the scene and all like zesty and shit.
Well, that's the world we live in now, Dale.
Survival of the fittest, exactly. So let's be the fittest.
Yep.
You don't want to live in it? Fuck off then. Yeah, let's do what's right and let's kill him.
Yeah. Do you want everyone here to be brutally murdered by 30 men?
Or worse,
Yeah.
as they've said.
Gonna stand with me?
No, because you're wrong.
Like, I do feel bad for, like, similar to Glenn here. I feel bad for him because he's on his own.
I don't give a fuck about him.
He's right.
It would be fucking her, wouldn't it?
We should try
Yeah.
to find another way.
It would be this dickhead.
Look at Shane.
Shane
He's
just like, I can't believe this.
Are y'all gonna watch too?
Yeah.
No, you'll go hide your heads in your tents and try to forget that we're slaughtering a human being. Whoa.
What a... Oh, fucking hell.
Dale,
What a dickhead.
honestly, get a grip.
Don't then. Fuck off in your RV. Go somewhere else.
Dale's just like, or Dale's like, okay.
Just like, fucking get your hands off
He's
me,
like-
you smelly cunt. See, look, the three boys standing on business.
Yeah, these are the boys right here.
Like, it's such naivety from Dale to be like, this new world we live in, I don't like it. It's like,
Well,
well, you're in it.
yeah.
So you can cling on to civilization all you want. It doesn't exist anymore, so get on with it.
Yeah.
It's never going to be like that. But the fucking Randall and his fucking crew aren't going to come back here and go, oh, well, Dale wants things the old way, guys, so let's leave him off.
Yeah.
What are we getting all pussy about it for?
Do you have any final words?
Rick, it's not fucking, do it. Not being inhumane here or anything, but the second you find out about his, the first of all, he knew Maggie not where the
Yeah.
farm was, and then the second you find out what his group was doing to people, that's
Yeah.
automatically no.
I bet the people that his group did those things to that he told Daryl about, I bet they pleaded like this too. Fuck him. He's it's not even. I can't believe they're trying to make it like almost like a sympathy thing for him.
His group wouldn't hesitate in killing any of
Yeah.
these.
His group nearly fucking killed Rick in the pub.
Yeah.
His group shot at Rick and the guys in the pub that time. Randall's group didn't hesitate to pull a gun on Rick in that pub.
No.
What a chump.
Also, thanks a lot, Carol. Laurie, once again, not watching her son,
Yep.
and he fucking fucked this all up.
And that fuck ass hat as well. Shane's livid.
Shane should have been the one killing them because he wouldn't have just did it.
I'm livid at this episode. Oh, I'm not gonna lie.
It's dark, and Laurie was just letting Carl wander about.
Yeah.
Then has to jump around.
We're keeping him in custody for now.
This is gonna tilt me when I see this concert.
I'm gonna find Dale.
Tilted.
I'm
Rose
tilt.
tilted.
I'm tilt. Andrew's fucking delighted about it as well.
Where is Dale?
Probably fucking touching himself in the arm. Fucking hell, I hate these fucking. May as well kill them because Carl's gonna experience a hell of a lot worse soon.
I bet they were that couple in their house estate when they were together before the apocalypse. Oh, this is where the cow was getting eaten.
I bet he always wanted to be a cop as well. Although
Yeah,
I'd
right.
say Shane always wanted to be a cop too.
Maybe he was joining the military or something.
That's worse. Is it worse? Both are just as bad.
Oh, poor cow, man.
Yeah, you see what happens out in the world? Dale,
Yeah, Dale, I think other people are gonna step over for you.
this isn't our beef dinner.
Look, his belly's like that too when he gets eaten. His belly.
Yeah!
Okay, Carl.
Baby, what happened? Come here.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Also, how did Dale let that thing sneak up on him? Little bitch.
Why is it fucking taking so long? You see how quick Shane got that gate open?
Yeah, yeah. Head rub from Shane.
That's killed the guy. He's fucking in pain, right?
Hang on, Dale. Hang on.
Hang on to what?
Hold on, Dale. Do you want them to kill you since you're technically still living?
Yeah.
Is that an option that you want, dickhead?
He won't make the trip. You have to do the operation here. Glenn, get back to the house.
Gonna do an operation in the field.
That's unsterile.
I'm smiling like a sick bastard, I'm not gonna lie, but like,
Yeah, I mean, even Shane is a bit upset.
yeah, but he's such a good actor. Right.
Let's kill the cunt, like, Jesus Christ. Nice going, Carol.
Well done, Coral. Thank you.
All your fault. Don't cry. Mushy moo.
He was meant to be in the house, by the way.
What the fuck is he doing
Doesn't
here?
listen to anyone.
Can they kill this poor guy? No.
He's suffering.
No, because he's living. We don't kill the living. You sure, Dale?
Surprised Shane did not step up to kill the guy. Hates him, like.
Yeah. But he's secretly delighted.
Look, he's
Sorry,
leaning up
brother.
towards the gun, look. Bro wants it.
Sorry, brother.
Sorry, Daryl.
And after all that...
So he's gonna kill Randall now.
Yeah, there's no debate anymore now, guys. No arguments
No,
for
but
Randall.
isn't it like Angelina was like, to honor Dale, we're not gonna kill him. And it's
To
like,
honor Dale.
Shut the fuck up.
To honor Dale.
2 more episodes, guys.
2 more episodes of season 2.
Do you want to swap the thingy?
What do you think that Lone Walker signifies?
Shane being lonely.
Lonely. Well,
He is so lonely. He has nobody.
you talk about what you think it means.
I think it's because it's Shane looking at it, and then he also does it twice. I feel like it has to be something linked with him and feeling, because he says himself he's an outcast of the group. He says Andrea, so it's him feeling lonely. I guess maybe is he still contemplating leaving and going on his own?
Yeah, I kind of think he sees maybe he's finding a resemblance in the monster he's becoming, in the monster in that field walking along.
Did you read that somewhere?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Reddit, The Walking Dead. This is where you go for it, right? What's with the lone walker in the field? Was that just Shane thinking he didn't want to be like that? Thoughts? Top comments. Oh, that's just Joe, the vegan zombie. He just wants grains.
What the fuck?
Very good, very good.
Shane realized that he
no.
is like that alone.
No, Shane realizing he's like that alone. Someone replies that it was in contrast to Rick staring at the 2 Walker cops. Rick was thinking of his relationship with Shane and trying to hold on to it because he sees that they need each other more than ever. Shane saw himself as the lone guy wandering in the wilderness. That's interesting. That's pretty good. I like that.
The next comment is silly.
Yeah, it's also the new norm. In the old days, you drive down the road and see some stranger walking a field. Now it's not. This is what I said this at the start of this fucking episode. People lack media literacy, just like at a shocking rate these days. Honestly,
Yeah.
I thought they might be taking things that would be unusual in the real world and showing the character's reaction to them in a zombie apocalypse. Everyone watching this thing is shoot the damn zombie, but it's just part of the world, like a deer grazing.
No.
And good thing Otis isn't around. Karen might have got shot again. He reminded me of Daryl in a way. Also, it just made me think, so this is part of the scenery now. It's kind of shitty. I think it's to show that the walkers are becoming an everyday thing now, almost like wild animals. These are all...
It could be interpreted 1,000 ways, but the way I saw it is that they don't stop moving. They'll find the farm eventually. Also, Shane may have compared himself to the walker.
foreshadowing a herd reaching the farm. Maybe
But how is that foreshadowing? They're 18 miles out.
Lone Walker because fuck the wolf pack.
So brave.
By the looks of him, I would say an alcoholic insurance agent. Some people come in with some shit patter on these things.
Oh my god.
Maybe it's Otis slowly trudging his way back to the farm. Was Otis wearing a suit
No.
when he got shot?
Did Otis have long ass hair?
I hope someone replied that. That was my thought as well.
Except the zombie
Idiots
looks
just find each other.
as he's wearing a suit.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Otis would be a lot more chewed up too, getting killed out.
Yeah, man. He was literally in there like for...
Oh, here's a long one.
Yeah, let's go.
I was just about to make a post about this very scene. Man, I found it haunting. It's up there with the most striking images in the series so far for me. Essentially, it's Shane coming to terms with the fact that he's alone. A complete loner. Really no different from that zombie shambling along in the middle of nowhere. I've been firmly in the Rick camp from day one of the series. What a dickhead. But for the first time, I suddenly felt empathy for Shane. Rick's warnings have forced him to face up to the fact that he's really on his own, and we see this dawning on him as they drive back to the farm and he catches sight of a single zombie. It's evident in his expression that Shane feels more in common with that lost, meandering soul that he does with the living, breathing man in the driving seat next to him. Laurie was really the only thing keeping him part of the group, and now, after Rick's talk, he's come to understand that he will never be this. Be he's alone. That's good. Because Rick, or Shane, sees the walker at the end of the episode, and then when they're on the way there, does he not?
He sees it, yeah, in the middle and then at the end.
And that was just after, as this person said, that conversation with Rick where he was like, look, Laurie's not yours. And that's it. So shut up. Kind of type shit.
Yeah.
So maybe it is kind of Shane realizing.
And it's like that's the only way we can get together if you listen to everything I said.
And then that pair with Rick's nonsense of saving Randall and shit, it's kind of like, okay, like, I'm just not like these people at all. They're not on the same wavelength as me. I am alone here.
You don't think after all the gunshots happening in the mid-season cliffhanger that zombies haven't heard it, even though it was one zombie?
Yeah, but they're 18 miles out. The episode's literally called that.
What are they talking about, though?
You don't think after all the gunshots that happened in the mid-season cliffhanger that zombies haven't heard it, even though it was one zombie in this episode. Laurie 2 episodes back hit another one walking in the barn's direction. Zombies heard all that noise and they were making their way in that direction.
A week transpired between this episode and the last.
Yeah, because Randall had to recover.
Oh,
he was able to walk. Do you remember Herschel was like, he's going to take him 6 weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but I think that's a relevant comment. If you cast back to the barn time, they'd get there by now. That's a long ass time if you heard it.
At first, I thought it was Michonne.
What? Like, this is what I'm talking about.
That looked nothing like Michonne. That's so silly.
Did anyone catch the mistake, though? When they were driving to the town, Shane was looking out the passenger side window at the walker in the field. When they were on the return trip, he was again looking at the passenger side window at the walker, which would have... But maybe he wasn't on the way back. Maybe it was just a cutback.
He was thinking about it.
Maybe.
It was his memory.
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't see any of the rest. Like, it was like, maybe it was Randall kind of different. Or maybe if Rick was covered in blood, maybe it would signify that for sure, but...
Anyone know the song and then edit found it?
Yeah.
It's like, shut the freak up.
Not on the topic of this episode, but Reddit walking an opinion on John Bernthald's acting as Shane Walsh. Personally, one of my favorite characters from the entire show.
Me too.
John was amazing. He absolutely made me hate Shane. All right. Let me ask you something. Scratch his head. That should be top comment.
He was the perfect Shane Waltz, also the perfect Punisher. Perfect for every role he plays.
That actually was the most like comment. Let me ask you something.
Wait, what? Shane is one of the characters that would be absolutely hated with the wrong actor, considering how popular he is, I think. Double for Negan. True. Jeffrey Dean Morgan makes you like Negan. What?
He was rapey, selfish homewrecker who shed his humanity too quick with all the murdering. But he was damn entertaining to watch and had huge effects on Rick's own growth. John Bernthal did amazing.
I agree with the Rick's growth part, not with the rape
okay,
part.
We can't... this guy's called the Rizzler 69 for a start, so this guy's just a dickhead, but... I say this all the time. Let's just, for the sake of a discussion, take what Shane did that time, or tried to do the lawyer that time, whatever, right? Let's take he was rapey out of it. Selfish homewrecker who shed his humanity too quick with all the murdering. He was right to do so, as we learn throughout the rest of the series.
Yeah.
That you have to do that because humans can't be trusted.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look what happens in Terminus. Look what happens in all the fucking Negan, all that. The governor, you have to. He was so far ahead of the curve. Number one.
If anything, humans are more dangerous than walkers.
Selfish homewrecker. Rick Grimes is the biggest slut in the fucking series.
He breaks up a family. Well, I understand the man was abusive towards his wife, but still, he went after another man's wife. So
and then, do you remember in that when he's going around his fucking security outfit, and they walk by and they do the thing with him, he puts his hand on the trigger or on the gun, on the holster. So Rick is potentially a homewrecker.
Thing to do.
Yeah,
he did it this
good
episode.
little throwback there. But like, selfish homewrecker, like, fuck, what the fuck?
Also, he thought he was dead and had every reason to believe it. If it was me, I would have said he was dead too. And also, Rick agrees with that. He says he thought I was dead.
And then he had a huge effect on Rick's growth. Shane is season like 6 or 7 Rick.
Yeah.
So how can you hate Shane? Yeah. That's what I don't understand with these people who don't like Shane. He is what Rick fucking becomes. He does all the same things as him.
And it's like,
even down to putting his hand on the holster to kill your man in Alexandria.
It's like we said in the last episode's discussion, is that the whole like situation with Laurie and the CDC is the only real defense people have against Shane. So it was like they put it in there to make you.
Oh, but don't say that, because when I said that on TikTok, people got really pissed off with me.
Well, because right.
Because I was right. Again, and that's what I keep saying this in the episode. People lack such media literacy. Yeah. Like, and I said it in the video. Take that aside and think of them as characters and their actions. No, but he did this.
Yeah, but just forget about that for a second. Say he didn't do that. Say that never happened.
Yeah. Go back and look at the fucking last episode of the TikTok or whatever episode we did that in. Like, fucking hell.
This episode 2, the other... Absolutely no Dale or Daryl in this episode.
Or Carol.
Or Carol. Where were they?
Or Coral.
Where has he been?
No Herschel.
No Big Hirsch.
That's a good point.
None of them. No T-Dog. That unfortunately.
No T-Dog. Wowzers.
No Patty.
That's a good point. No Patty. None of them.
No.
That's crazy.
Jimmy. Where were they? But
they're all referenced in a way though. But yeah, that's a good point.
Glenn.
No Glenn.
No Glenn.
That's a crazy.
Where
I wonder
was
why.
Glenn when Beth was all like? He surely would have been there with Maggie, no?
Do you know what would be crazy though?
What?
And as well, Shane and Rick did all their scenes separate on a different location to the lads on the farm. So imagine what it was like showing up to work on set every day. Just you and Rick for the day. You and the boys. No, imagine how weird that would have been. It was probably fun.
Yeah.
Being 1-to-1 and having no one else around for a few days. And then you have Randall there. It's kind of like...
Can you imagine
right,
showing
lads.
up to set though to the farm?
Oh, I'd say the vibes were insane.
Yeah. I think that would have been great.
But they say that, don't they? John Bernthal said that like the fun they had and the family environment they created there and stuff like that. He said he cried when he got killed off.
Poor John.
He said I think he said that he was done on set and he came back to set the next day while they were still filming after. And he said he sat in the forest, like outside of where they were filming, just looking at them all over there. He said he just started crying.
Oh, John,
Man.
You didn't deserve that.
But yeah, well, Andrea, what a fucking dickhead she is.
Like, as you said in the episode, literally mere minutes.
Less than a minute, I would say.
After Maggie said, don't leave her on her own. She left her on her own.
But not even don't leave her on. It's like, I don't want to leave her on her own.
And then
she's like, oh, I'll look after her.
You got Maggie to trust you to look after her, and then she did left her on her own. And I'm like, that's so rude.
Again, she has zero redeemable qualities as a person, Andrea. And no hate to the actor. I have to specify this because we gave Andrea a lot of hate. I'm sure she's a great actor. She's a good actor.
Yeah.
Okay. But her character, it's not her fault the character sucks.
Is she written to be annoying on purpose?
That's what I was wondering. Like, I was just wondering that now as I was saying that. Like,
same with Laurie. Does she do things that are kind of like, God, she's a bit annoying, like. But then she's Rick's wife. You're supposed to love her because he's your hero.
Yeah.
Like, is she annoying in the comics? Because I know in the comics she gets with Rick eventually.
Should we at some stage... This is going to be a long way down the road because I want to get into this podcast and get through episodes and series. But I think we at some stage should do a special where we read the comics.
Yeah.
Or read some of the comics. Well, not read the comics like months, like seasons in advance. But as we said, this is our favorite season. Yeah. Let's read the corresponding comics to that. We should do that in like 50 episode special or something. I don't know. Yeah. Something like that. I don't know.
Because I know some things about the comics, but I don't know a lot.
Yeah, like Andrea and Dale shacking up in that RV. Fucking dirty bastards. Rick has one arm.
I know a few different deaths that occur, which are kind of crazy, actually. That's all that really happened in this episode was one of my favorite things in this episode.
Good episode though.
Was you go to school with Maggie? Did you go to school with Maggie? And then they have the stop acting like you know the way ahead, like you know the rules. Some great lines in this.
I just like the clip where they're like
go strolling through, like us walking in the main street town.
Yeah. You stepping out the crib.
Or you know, it was a good two. First, we had a great two comebacks this episode. We had Andrea with the get a husband, a son, a baby,
a boyfriend.
That was great. And then you also had Rick. I'll put him in the barn. As long as you don't bust it open
Bust it
again.
open, yeah.
Great. That was very good from both of them. Rick, great comeback.
I think I've said it before. That I said during the episode that's the first great Rick line. That's probably not true. I think I've said that in another episode before, but that's the first
that was
funny Rick line.
Yeah, I think the first good Rick line was in season 1 when he went, "We here." The nursing home
that was
thing.
badass Rick moment number 1. Actually,
That was,
I said it.
yeah.
God, that feels like a long time ago. Do you remember after we watched that episode?
We once saw
Dune 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Dune 2?
Because that's the last time we've been to cinema in ages, so it would be. Wouldn't it? Yeah. That was.
Oh, okay.
When you think that's crazy, that was only like 6 weeks ago or something. Because we do an episode a week. We're on episode 9 now. That's crazy.
We're going to go
Feels
cinema
like
now.
that long. I have work in the morning, so I'm not going to cinema.
Oh, I know, but like there's.
And we have Love Island at 9 o'clock, and it's 5:15 now.
And we have to have dinner.
Yeah.
Din.
So we move on to the next episode then.
Mm-hmm.
See over there, we're about to watch episode 11.
12.
We're gonna cut here. Reaction to that. Boom, ba, ba, boom, 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 boom. Let's get into the discussion. Okay. Dale is such a cunt, such a dickhead, such a fool.
Like, I didn't really he wasn't my favorite character in any of their episodes, but this episode I was really like, wow, he's a real fucking piece of work. Like, shut up. Like,
and I have to specify this again. Like, when I'm giving out about everyone on the show, I'm never giving out about the actors or their choice or anything like that, because they're all great actors and stuff. I'm giving out about the character. I think people kind of can't distinguish the difference between an actor and a fucking character they play sometimes. Yeah. But that character sucks so bad. But actually, before we start getting into it, the interesting fact about that actor playing Dale, he wanted to be killed. He wanted to be written out of the show, basically.
He should stay in it for a very long time. I don't know how
I think
long,
in the comics or something, isn't it? He stays in it for much longer. But the actor wanted to be written out of the show
because of the whole like writers.
Yeah, there was like a problem with the writers between season 2 and 3 or something.
There
was
some beef behind the scenes.
But like, wasn't it as well? I think, or maybe it was something like that. He wanted to be written out because of the violence. He wasn't really fucking with it, or just the way the show was. He didn't really think much of it.
Literally like Dale.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong in thinking that. I don't know, but whatever the reasons were, he wanted to be written out of the show, and that was like, a good bit into the season. So they steadily, they altered everything, writ him out. But then, I was reading this, by the time he actually got killed off, he massively regretted his decision because the show and the writing and all that was so good that he regretted it.
Yeah.
And he was like, I've made a mistake. I shouldn't have asked to be.
And it's kind of like interesting. How like different would it have been if he would have stayed? Like, what happened? Like, what would have been the differences?
God, could you imagine him at the prison?
Oh my God. Imagine him like Governor era. He just annoyed me if he's anything like he is in this season.
I look like a sick bastard the way I was like celebrating his death and all. This is all. Let's call it comedy. Let's call it entertainment. I'm taking the piss. Okay.
It's harmless.
Yeah, this is just, I'm joking around. I'm having fun watching it. But like, fucking hell, his character, especially in that last episode there, Dale's character is insufferable.
Yeah.
He is so irritating, wrong, annoying, foolish. Get a thesaurus and just look up everything relating to foolish. He's that.
He's just wrong.
Yeah.
Even Herschel is like.
Yeah. What? Nobody. Because he was like, oh, Glenn agrees with me though. Do you remember when they were taking the vote?
And Glenn
was like, no, I don't actually. I never said that kind of thing. Like, you're always right. Dale, trying to make it feel better. Dale's never right.
And Andrea was like, she didn't like take his side until he turned on the waterworks. And started getting emotional about it. So like, bro's a fucking like.
He's a manipulative individual.
Yeah. We had Zesty Rick.
Oh, he was so zesty, and he was so like, I don't know who the fuck he was trying to fuck, but like he was putting on the.
I like Rick.
A lot in that. Notice how he was never looking at Laurie when he was doing all that kind of.
He was always looking at Dale.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Maybe trying to impress Shane. We don't know. What else do we have in this episode? Daryl, the way he copped the Otis thing. He gave this big story that he sacrificed himself, is that what he said? And then he came back with a dead man's gun. Very good. And he said that Rick is not stupid, he just didn't want to figure it out.
But then, actually, well, we seen in the episode before that Rick was kind of like, oh yeah, I know what happened that night. And I heard what happened that night, he said. Because remember, Laurie told him. Or Laurie had this rumor going around with Dale. She told Rick. Do you think that's what actually made Rick realise it? Or do you think, as Daryl said, Rick's not stupid?
He could have figured out he just didn't want to.
He just didn't want to. Like, I'd say he knew, but he just...
Didn't want to.
And then when he knew that other people were talking about it, he was like, okay, this is a thing. The main kind of topic of discussion I would say after this episode that we would normally talk about here would be Dale, but I think we went over that so much in the live reaction that there's kind of no need to. He's just a fucking idiot.
That episode felt really quick.
Yeah. And I'm just kind of looking at the next 2 episodes there. We have like one more episode with Shane.
The next episode, we lose our guy Shane, and it's very depressing to think about. Why, like, he's gonna be gone, and we're gonna have nobody anymore. What are you gonna do?
Who am I gonna have to like make jokes about how much you love fucking?
Who's gonna tell us something and ask us questions? Like, who's gonna do that after this?
Like, what am I gonna have to fucking like? I'm gonna have to glaze Rick from now on or some shit.
I'll be glazing Daryl, I think.
I'll start glazing Rick later. Okay,
yeah,
later on in the series. But for now, I wanna when Shane goes. When Shane goes, I want to glaze someone.
Like
that would be funny to glaze.
Completely random.
Yeah.
Probably be like Herschel.
Shane Walsh, Wayne Dunlap. But yeah, like Herschel or something, or
next episode.
Daryl's too obvious.
We already kind of glaze him anyway.
Yeah, and Beth's too annoying for a while to glaze. So.
We don't really glaze Beth. It's just funny every time she
just funny, yeah. Someone in our comments. Like Beth mentioned, they mentioned that.
Yeah, the next episode is going to be a sad one because, guys, we're losing Shane.
And our favourite season ends.
Yes.
And we're into...
I don't mind season 3 and 4.
We watched a bit of season 3 like a year or 2 ago.
Great start to season 3.
Yeah. But I like the prison era. It's interesting. But even though we like watched a bit of it, I remember when we watched it that time, I didn't remember a lot of it. And a lot of it I was remembering shit. But then I feel like it's been so long since I watched it, I've forgotten it again. But then also, the reason I think I know the first 2 seasons like the back of my hand is because I loved them so much. And I know all the lines in it and the references and all. So
my thing is that I really love the prison era. Then I don't like it for a while when they're all separate from each other. Terminus happens. Terminus was really cool. The second they get to Alexandria... Get it off my screen. I don't like that.
That's when I stopped watching it.
I kept going for a while. I think I was a good bit into Negan when I stopped watching it. I didn't see kind of like the end of Negan, but
I think it was the episode where the like truck drives into like the watchtower. That's when I stopped watching it.
I can't remember when I stopped watching it because
that was the exact episode I remember. Not watching it anymore. But like, I feel like when we get into season 4, that's all gonna be fresh to me again. But I kind of like don't know how I feel about it. Like I'm kind of like, God, it's like gonna be like annoying to watch. Do you know when like Daryl goes off with Merle again and stuff and all that?
Yeah.
All that's going on. I'm kind of like, I don't really remember much about like say Rick meeting with the governor. I brought whiskey. Yeah. I don't really remember much of that whole time. I think we watched like 10 episodes or 12 episodes of season 3. But then I don't really remember half of it. Anyway.
Weirdly, I don't remember a lot of the governor scenes because I think, like, I used to just, like, in my teen life stage, like, I used to just watch The Walking Dead over and over and over again. Like, it used to always make fun of me for it because it's all I used to watch.
Because it's, like, it was garbage.
That's all I watched, right? But when I'd be watching, like, the prison scenes, I would skip all the governor things because I didn't like that. I was like, Negan. Where's Rick? Don't care.
Yeah. Where's Rick?
That was me.
I believe we said that. Oh my God. That's actually one thing I remember about season 3 when we rewatched it that time. I did feel that like where's Rick?
Yeah.
Because I was like, I want to see what's going on in the prison. I want to see what Rick's up to. Because by that time, Rick's kind of him.
Yeah, he's him.
So I'm like, oh, let's go Rick. What's going on in that prison? I want to see what they're up to. Meanwhile, and what a poor writing decision. Why is there so much Andrea in season 3?
That's the thing. It's every time the governor's on the screen. More than likely, Angie's around the
Andrew's
corner
there.
about to come on.
And she's been a fuck ass the whole time again. She's been fucking bullshitty, doing the wrong thing all the time again, saying bullshit.
Bonus for season 3 though. We get to see Laurie die, and we get to see Andrea die. So
Although you get upset when Laurie dies.
when Laurie dies, I cry. It's very sad that, as I said before, season 3 Laurie, I really feel for her.
Laurie becomes somewhat redeemable in season 3, whereas Andrew just doesn't. Like, Andrew's just a pain in the arse the whole time.
In season 3, I feel her pain a lot, Laurie.
But I haven't seen... Actually, I think the last episode we watched on that rewatch was when Maggie and Glenn were getting interrogated.
Yeah.
And that's the last thing I remember seeing, because I remember being like, I don't remember this. This is fucked up.
Because I continued watching after we were doing that.
Yeah.
I just continued watching. I didn't watch much, but... And then I remember what made me stop doing it was I paused it on my iPad, but then when I obviously got up or something, my earphones are like a bit fucked up, and I moved, obviously it started playing the audio by itself, like even still on my lock screen, and I came down and I was like a few episodes away from where I left, and I was like, I'm not going through all that again, so I just stopped. Yeah.
I'm excited to get on the season 3 and move on from like my favourite parts. I want to get into the shit.
I want to get to Alexandria.
I want everything I see to be stuff I don't remember, and I'm actually reacting to it rather than knowing what's going to happen in this, you know, and like
we
know my
know
favorite
what's
parts.
coming up.
I know what Shane's going to say. Let me tell you something.
We know Shane's going to die next episode.
Yeah.
Whereas we'll have an idea of who's going to die, but we're not going to be too sure of when.
Oh yeah, I know who dies over the course, but
Yeah.
like I'm kind of like, yeah.
You weren't even watching The Walking Dead anymore when the whole Negan lineup happened.
Oh, I was well gone.
You didn't have
That's ages after.
I remember coming home from school the day the season like where you found out who he killed came out, and I remember.
But do you know
was
what
so
I
excited.
remember about that is I remember the night that premiered in America and going on Twitter and seeing the live reaction on Twitter. I remember that, and I wasn't even watching the show at this point. And I'll never forget, I remember that night going to bed, and I remember at this point in time in my life, me and my friends at the time, we had got our Xbox 360s out and we started playing old Call of Duties again.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget watching the live reaction, what was going on. I'll never forget, I was playing Terminal on Modern Warfare 2. I remember that distinctly. And then I went to bed. And I remember that distinctly.
Because I had to go to bed early because I had school the next morning, and then I got up, and I remember I went through the whole school. I didn't go on my phone. Went through the whole school day, came home, got my little shit. Remember my little shitty ass laptop I had? Put that on, and I watched it. And some people, I know a lot of people love Abraham. When it was him who died first, I was kind of like, okay, that's fine. Sorry to everyone who likes Abraham. But when Glenn died, I was actually very upset. I don't think I cried, but I was like, because I thought it was over Abraham, and I didn't really care about Abraham.
Especially how they do it with such like a, right, back to it.
And it was like, oh, and
You're just
Maggie's
like,
pregnant.
oh my days. And it was all Daryl's fault.
Yeah, he didn't have to punch him. And anyway, we'll talk about this when we get closer to time. They got what they deserved. Okay,
Yeah.
everybody? It's redeemable. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. So yeah, episode 9, done. 10 on the next episode. How exciting. We're at the double digits the next episode, next Thursday from when you're watching this.
And we'll finish us up on season 2 of The Walking Dead.
Yeah. And then maybe we'll do something different for one episode before we go to season 3. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
We'll kind of have something in the works. Let's just say that. And then also, we're going to be doing something a little bit fun outside of a Let Me Tell You Something episode on the channel.
It's still
Stay
linked
tuned to
to
that.
The Walking Dead.
Those hint, but I'm very much looking forward to that. It's going to be fun. See y'all next Thursday.
Bye.